Hey there, it's me, Epic Sushi, and I would like to talk about some stuff. Okay, so you might be wondering, hey Sushi, on your old account you didn't do any rant videos. Well, that's because I never got the chance to. Wait, chance, get it? Anyways, I want to talk about stuff. A lot of messed up stuff, so I'll do a trigger warning at the start of the video, aka right here. So, trigger warning for any of these. Okay, now let's get into the video. First topic I want to talk about is, what was I going to talk about? AUs versus headcanons. Oh, hold on, wait. Here's me turning on airplane mode so no one can text me while I'm recording this. I'm gonna have to blur out her name. Anyways, AUs versus headcanons. Now, this is one of the better topics I'm gonna talk about because, it's safer for everyone watching this video. Anyways, this one's gonna be probably a short one, but AUs versus headcanons. Many people don't know what a headcanon or an AU, they don't know what the difference is. And so I'm gonna explain that here. Basically, an AU is let's say you took a character who's canonically gay and you made him bi. That's gonna be an AU. But let's say that character actually doesn't have any confirmed sexuality. Then that would be a headcanon. If you don't get it yet, I'll explain more. So, let's say this person has darker skin, and you draw them with really, really light skin. That is not, and you call it a headcanon. That is not a headcanon. That is actually an AU, and a really bad one as well. It's not great for people to be doing that. But, this goes for anything. Sexuality, gender, skin tone, aesthetic, theme, anything. It goes for anything and everything. So if it is not confirmed by the owners / creators, well, creator or creators, then technically you could do, let's say, I don't know, you could turn them into a gay if their sexuality is not confirmed. However, a lot of people, I wouldn't recommend this because, sorry about that, my sister walked into the room so I had to stop recording. Anyways, what was I saying? I forgot. But, many people, I recommend not doing, major headcanons. Oh, this person is gay for this character, and that character is bisexual, blah, 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 because you're gonna get a lot of hate, no offense. Okay, on to the next topic. I really don't want to do this one. Necrophilia. This one is just plain weird in general. Why? What has driven you to the point where you want to get freaky with a dead person? Dead girls don't say no. Are you okay? Mentally? If there's a necrophilia, whatever y'all are called, in my comment, can you please explain why? Are y'all genuinely okay? Anyways, that was gonna be one of the shorter ones. Now getting into the really bad ones. So, let's say you drew a character in a bathing suit because, it's a beach day or something. They're super fun and happy, and then everyone in the comments is bombarding you, just saying, oh, you sexualized that child because you put them in a bathing suit. No, you guys are sexualizing the child by putting them in by saying, oh, you did this, huh? Why would you look at them that way? Also, sexualizing children. Why would you do that? Honestly, are you guys okay? Imagine scoring so low that you have to get a child. Like, that's just cold. Like, that's low, okay? Like, that is lower than the lowest thing ever. Well, maybe not the lowest. This next topic is a very hard one to talk about. So, I'm going to give y'all a break for a second. I'm going to let you pause this and just like take a deep breath for what I'm about to say. Those people, like especially child rape, I'm gonna have to censor this word because of how bad it is. Like, genuinely, are they okay? Like, like, and then, like, even if it's a child, they'll be like, oh, what were you wearing? Like, it was the child's fault. Like, excuse me? No. That is not how this works. If you were a victim of SA, like me, then you are safe here. You have a safe space here. You guys keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on thriving. You'll be awesome. And just don't end it. Anyways, our next topic is a lot lighter than the topics we've been talking about, which I probably should have said way earlier before we got into all this heavy stuff. Here, I'll even give y'all a moment to like catch your breath and stuff. Okay. Homophobia and transphobia. Now, I was gonna say I get it, but like honestly I don't. Like, you're just like, ew, gay people are horrible, they do this and that, and trans people don't exist. What is the thought process behind this? And then they'll be like, oh, you can't do that because I'm Christian. You can't eat cookies because I'm on a diet. Do you know how messed up that sounds? Also, fun fact, those verses in the Bible are actually about pedophilia and sexualizing people. Yeah, not about gayness. It's just homophobic little people. They love to twist words around into something that they want it to mean, not what it actually means. That's just how people are. And I know I'm gonna get attacked in the comments for this, but you know what? I could just delete that comment. It's my channel. Again, if you are trans, like me, or part of the LGBTQ community, like me, you have a safe space here. Except if you're French. No, I'm kidding. You French people, you're awesome. You're awesome. I was kidding. I was referencing a meme I saw online. Also, I am also going to rant about Yes, Roblox. Okay. Oh wait, I just realized this might cause a noise. Okay, there we go. Sorry if there was a background noise. I was charging my phone. Because it was at like 30%. Now it's at 40. Roblox has a huge problem. First off, their moderation is like horrible. It's like non-existent basically. Because people could say literal bad words and it wouldn't get censored. And yeah, like I was talking about the Amazing World of Gumball being like a great show. If you don't know what the Amazing World of Gumball is, basically it's a kid show that's been on Cartoon Network for a while. Anyways, I was talking about it and it somehow got tagged. And I almost got banned from it. Like, it was like, if you say one more thing like this ever again, we're gonna suspend you. Not forever, though. Hopefully. Anyways, like, it's really stupid. I'll even put, like, the image up. And, also, what is this new age AI checker thing? Like, it literally, like, I did it because I wanted to get voice chat. Boy, oh boy, I shouldn't have done that. Because it said, you're under the age of 14. Also, you're probably like 7 years old, to be honest. Which, by the way, I am not 7, and I am not under the age of 14. It's just, like, how is an AI gonna tell me my age? based on my look. Some people have baby face or they just look really young. Like, what the heck? Oh, wait, my friends are texting me. Okay, sorry. Roblox is just going down in flames. Like, they are doing everything they can just to, like, make it, I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, I was texting my friends. We're talking about New Year's meeting. Anyways. And, like, on a podcast. So, the CEO or manager of Roblox, oh, wait. Sorry, the CEO was on a podcast with a YouTuber or podcaster, someone, I don't know, someone famous. And when they were mentioning the amount of pedophiles on Roblox, the CEO or manager or owner, not owner, but like whatever like whoever they are, they called it an opportunity. That's right, an opportunity. I'm not even kidding. Opportunity for what? Like, are you okay? And not to mention, like, I think they banned the Shedletsky for a day, maybe longer than that, I don't know. But not only that, but they also banned many people trying to protect kids from people that are, like, minor likers, like, disgusting. Like, Schlepp was banned. I think everyone knows that. If you haven't, you can watch his video about it or something. Maybe I'll link it in the description. I don't know. But anyways, like Roblox is just going down in flames. Not even Roblox, just the entire world. Everything is horrible right now, and I don't know what's going on. Like, the kids in school are failing because they're addicted to online. They need to get offline. Like, and I know this sounds corny and like, oh, so ironic. Like, you're literally online right now. No, I am spending a reasonable amount of time online. I am not spending 15 hours a day online. Like, you get home from school, you stay online the entire night. Like, just watching TikTok, like, no. Like, you gotta get a sleep schedule, man. And I know, like, I can't be talking because I have a horrible sleep schedule, but at least I'm not watching TikTok and YouTube Shorts all night. And also, if you're a Therian or a furry, you are welcome in my community. I am actually an other paw, so, yeah. But I actually saw a 7-year-old, yes, a 7-year-old, talk about how much they hate furries because they're cringe. And then I asked them, well, why do you think they're cringe? And he just went on and on about how, oh, they think they're animals and they all walk on four legs and they shit on the floor and they do this and that. And like, no, that's not what they do. It's just the toxic misconception or mischaracterization maybe of furries and Therians is just horrible. Like, let your kid be who they want to be. Not even kid, like, even adult. Like, just be who you want to be. And somehow, anyone that isn't a preppy girl or one of those popular kids at school, they're automatically bullied. Like, if you don't have the same copy and paste style or aesthetic, boom, you're gonna get bullied. Like, no, we shouldn't do that. We should let people be who they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I hope this video finds you with good intentions, and I do not condone any hate to anyone in this video. I do not condone any hate in all, actually. So I really hope that that's not what you're getting at here. And please, I hope you watch the entire video before you comment something, because I might say something and then you'll comment it, and I'll be like, see, that is just an example of bad things that people are doing. And then you'll be like, oh, well, fuck. I fucked up. Okay. So, yeah. Also, I would appreciate not getting any hate. Also, this is my first rant video, so, yay. Also, since you're this far, why don't you comment things you want me to rant about? Like, in the future. Maybe I'll take your suggestion and do it. Also, can we just talk about fandoms for a second? Like, I entirely left the Sprunky fandom, the Dandy's World fandom. Okay, don't get me wrong, I still play Dandy's World, but I am not in the fandom because of what they done. You see, Dandy's World is a fun game on Roblox. Yes, I know, how ironic. Where basically you are a toon and you have to survive many rounds on the floors that have Twistage trying to kill you while you do machines. There are fun rounds like that people will do, like ABC for main run, ABC for main hunt, you know, all that fun stuff. If you want a full explanation on Dandy's World, make sure to go check out someone else's video, because I am horrible at explanations. Sorry about that. But the fandom, well, they're like, oh, Fruitcake is canon, Shellavision is canon. I want you to know that no ship is canon except for Gordy's parents, which we don't even know who those are. That is the only canon ship. And people in the fandom are like, Fruitcake is better than TV Strawberry, whatever the fuck it's called. And they'll have literal wars over it. Not literal wars, but like, you know what I mean, you know? I don't mean literally. So the fandom will always try to force things onto it, and whenever someone sees a cute image, like, let's say, some fan art of Shelly, you know, like, let's say they drew Shelly plus size, because, you know what, honestly, I kinda headcanon her to be plus size, too. Unless she's canonically not, then I'll get rid of that headcanon. But I do that, and then people get, like, they'll get hate for it. They'll be like, oh, why'd you draw her so fat? Like, you shouldn't have done that. She's canonically skinny. Where? Where's the canonic part? Then they'll be like, oh, V is canonically lesbian. Where? Where's your proof? When did the creator say that? When did Quell say that? And it's not even just the Dandy's World fandom. It's like a lot of other fandoms as well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching. And, you know, like, also, my recording suddenly stopped right here, so sorry about that. But maybe I'll rant more about future things. Okay. It was nice to see you actually listen. Bye.